No,
Both of
I
you
got
need
the
to work on
ratio
your
wrong for
thumbnails as
pipes.
well.
I thought we needed half what we needed, and now there's a bunch of engine assemblers that do nothing.
Oh god, trains fast.
no,
That doesn't fix it. Solid, it's fine. It'll work.
Okay, so for now, oil is okay. For now. We're not maxed out on coal mining, though.
Please, Sheepy, don't. I want to see the rage. Yeah, no, me too. I want to see people get... Actually, to be honest, my viewers are very much like... Like, there will occasionally be a vocal person who's like, I hate you and everything you do. Most of them are just like, yeah, whatever. Why would you do that, Bentham? I'm trying to make
I also need steel.
Oh, it's okay. I've got enough for a nuclear reactor. That is what I'm building, right? just before
You are building a nuclear reactor. It requires 500 concrete, 500 steel, 500 advanced circuits, and 500 copper plate.
Yeah, that explains why I only built 100 advanced circuits, I guess.
And it still took that long.
Yeah, it took quite a while.
Oh god.
Just for the record, I don't have enough circuits anyway, so I've got to build more. So it will take a little bit more time.
Oh my god. Right, well in the meantime I built everything else necessary for this reactor to function.
Well, I'm doing the most difficult part. Pocket crafting a nuclear reactor. I mean, how many people can say they've done that?
That is pretty difficult, yeah.
Yeah. Just think about it. Bentham, have you embraced the fuck it, let's just craft whatever? Let's just research whatever.
I'm trying to... I picked that because I should probably wear one soon before we all start murdering each other.
It's preparing for the sheepdog versus Peachy and Bentham war, which will be won really easily because I'm literally don't have anything I can build myself really, except for nuclear reactors.
So we have to. You have to mine it first. And then...
Yeah, I'll run you through the process, because it's a little bit weird.
Yeah, tell me how this works. And then we'll have a little tutorial section. Cue the music, Ben.
So here we've got our miners. They're just normal miners, but they look fancy because they're full of sulfuric acid tanks. So you just pipe that in, and they all connect to each other. So as long as you connect to one in a block, they all work. They mine a whole bunch of uranium ore, which have then sent into some centrifuges, which separates it into uranium. It doesn't show the bloody names. What are they called? It's 2-3 Summit and
235 and 238.
Yeah, and one of those is fancy. And I can't remember which. It's the lighter coloured one.
Weapons.
That is...
Sort of ish.
Yeah.
So it separates them into the two, but there's massive amounts of 238, the darker coloured one, and there's barely any other one. If you mouse over the recipe, it's 99% the dark one and 0.7% the light one.
Oh, and we want the light one.
Yes, this one is not that useful, and we've got a lot of it as you can see, so I'm just storing that in a chest. So it all runs down this belt. I'm separating it here into two different chests so that we can more easily do gubbins with it, and then I've got them going onto either side of this belt. So far we've had a whole one of that light green one produced, and that's gone into here and made 10 uranium fuel cells, which require one of that uranium and then 19 of the other one.
Wow.
Once the reactor is in place, the fuel cells will go into this belt here, they'll load into this reactor, and then it will heat up. It takes forever to heat up, but when it's going, it will generate massive amounts of power, and these 8 steam turbines here will run the entire factory and more.
And all we need is 35 more advanced circuits, and
Which you're manually crafting.
A little bit.
So
have 35 bloody advanced circuits and just make it now, damn it.
What does the heat exchanger do?
Exchanges
So
heat,
it's
PG.
basically like the normal steam engine system, but instead of pipes we have heat pipes, which just transfer heat, and then we put water into the side of these, heat into the front, and that generates steam, which runs the turbines. It's the same as the steam that you use in the normal steam engines, but it's at 500 degrees instead of 100.
Okay, and we don't have a fuel cell created yet, or...
No, we have 10 of them in here, but I'm not
10.
unloading them onto the belt till the reactor's in place.
Right.
Also, I'll remove that as well.
So when the
Then
reactor's down,
produces-
we will actually get power out of that?
Yep, which is good because we're now exceeding our power capacity.
Sheepdog,
Yo,
make dash thing stuff.
mate, you can't rush.
You can't rush perfection.
You can't rush science.
So yeah, the problem is that it takes forever to get one of the uranium-235s. But once we have fancier technology, we can unlock uranium enrichment, which allows us to make a whole bunch of 235 out of 238. But for that, you need a catalyst of 40 uranium-235, which is a pain to get.
Right. Okay.
So you have to build up a massive supply
much
of 235
power-
so
how
that
much-
you can use enough to make a crap ton more.
How much power are we gonna get out, say, like those 10 fuel things?
Bloody loads, like 20 minutes of absolutely ridiculous amounts of power. Per,
And how
like,
many of those can we produce in 20 minutes?
Depends on how much uranium-235 we make.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one coming! We've made a second one!
Oh my
look!
god! Let's do it! Let's do it! I'm gonna play the music. Done it wrong. I did it wrong.
And Sheepdog stolen it.
Freedom! I have unlimited power! Sorry, I'll come back.
I want you to know you're ruining my joke here, Sheepdog. Put it down. Put
Sorry.
it down.
How do I drop it? There we go. I didn't put it on the
How
belt.
this works. So,
Okay, here we go.
Doesn't
Here we
show
go.
here.
Here we go.
I imagine there's music playing right now. But
Yeah,
there's
I
just this
assume
weird
there's some kind of joke. but
silent
it's just-
procession.
Only 7 more advanced circuits to make, guys. We're getting there.
There we go. It's assembling, and in a second we'll have 20. Do you have the reactor yet?
Almost.
I gave you 35 advanced circuits.
Yeah, you did. I'm still crafting them, though.
You could cancel the craft and redo it, and it will just make it all.
Bentham, you know that I don't have the Factorio knowledge to cancel production.
You just gotta click it in the bottom bar.
Shoot Sheepy to motivate him.
But then we'll kill him and we'll lose all the materials for the reactor. He's done it.
I even
Also,
put it in the right
I'm gonna
place.
Yeah,
so,
you did. Right.
So one of those makes 10? That's... Oh, this is cool. This is cool. How long is this going to take to get up to heat?
A while.
I
Here we go. If you mouse over, you can watch the temperature rise. It's currently at 24.
The temperature's rising.
It just says worker robot speed. Oh, there it is. What's it?
40 degrees. Gotta get
Is
to
the-
500 before anything happens.
Is the red bar when you click on it, when it gets to... Or how...
That's how much
that's
the
when it
fuel
runs
cell
out.
is being used up. If you mouse over the reactor otherwise, then on the right it shows health and energy consumption and temperature.
65.
65
Oh, are we
degrees.
just gonna watch this go up?
The good thing is that I don't actually have the water supply set up yet, but I'll be able to easily have it set up in time for the temperature to be
Well,
correct.
I gave you a lot of time to be prepared, Bentham.
I'll play the song. That was a joke for my stream then. My stream alone.
Yeah.
Where are water pipes? I've forgotten. There they are.
Bentham, if you want to recreate what happened, I just played the Jurassic Park theme. Oh,
Okay.
it's 19... It's 100 degrees. We can boil water.
Not good enough.
How do you trade? Like, give things to people?
Control.
You
hold it in your hand.
yeah,
control and
control place it like you would be putting it into a chest or whatever. Thank you for the centrifuge. I will use that to get us some more uranium.
I felt like I shouldn't keep my shame.
I'll sort that out later. As the temperature look at 130. As soon as it gets to 500, everything's going to start kicking in at once. It's just that until then, it's a bit boring.
500.
It
Are we
takes.
gonna run out of fuel before then?
That's only one of the fuel cells.
Oh, okay.
but it does take more than an entire fuel cell just to get the reactor up to speed.
Something.
And who placed a... Did you just make a personal Roboport, Sheepdog, by any chance?
Maybe.
Oh, God.
We don't even have robots.
Doesn't matter. I
You're
want
getting
them.
a bit ahead of things there. And now the map is going to continuously notify us that this stuff is trying to be built but can't be.
Fine.
Yeah. Find what? You're not going to change that. Oh.
Wait, does it?
Oh, we
does
got
it
another one! There's a third one!
It's
A third
alive! It's alive! So does that?
The thing is, we
no,
need to
the
build up a supply of
notification's
40 of these.
Oh, why?
Because we need them for the catalyst to make more later.
Oh my god, it's only at 200 degrees. Do the other one, if there's one added to this, do they heat up faster?
I think so, yes. It definitely makes them more efficient. Because what you can do then is, if we have, like... Because the way I've set this array up, it is built for a 2x2 grid of them. Because what happens is, if you have two next to each other, they double each other's output. So if we had another one here, it would mean that both of the reactors could support 8 heat exchangers instead of 4. And so if we made them in a grid, then the adjacent ones to each would make it so that you can support 12 heat exchangers for each one.
Okay, nuclear power is cool. What patch was this added in?
0.15, which is what we're in.
Okay, I'm making an executive decision. I would like tanks. Because I'm sick of not being able to get where I need to go in my car.
Fair enough. Does that mean that you're just going to get where you're trying to go through the factory?
Yes.
Oh, what do we do with the used up uranium fuel cells?
At the moment, we can't do anything with them. Later on, we'll be able to turn them into uranium-238, so it's not particularly amazing, but at least we can find something to do
Get
with them.
something out. Okay, so we're not
You
actually
can
creating waste.
make uranium weaponry. You can make uranium ammo and uranium tank rounds, I think.
Well, this is why we need tanks.
Yes.
How is
Can
pollution
Can we just
looking?
make them right now? Oh, no, we can't. Yeah, we'll need to research them.
I'd forgotten how to look at the pollution on the map. Is it no?
If you go to the map, it's there's the 6 buttons along the bottom of the mini map. Pollution.
Yeah, I was trying to
red
find.
square.
Okay. Yeah, we need tanks. Tits maybe is going to be a problem.
Where's that one?
Bottom right.
Oh yeah, that's dangerous. We can go deal with that. Well, if you have
Also, we're going to have
if you have
problems.
electric networks available, not available, enabled, then it makes the reactor array look very nice.
If I okay.
And the rest of the factory looks horrific.
Oh yeah, it's just right. It looks like constellations from a very sick and perverse astronomer. Astrologer? Astronomer. I don't know.
I think.
yeah.
That's the one thing they can agree on. That if you like, you can draw pictures in the stars.
Yes, yeah. The one thing they agree on is there are names.
The difference is what they do with them.
Yeah, yeah. Well, some people think you can do stuff person-related.
What?
Nuke the planet instead of many tanks. A tank party. I think we're gonna have to make tanks. Yeah. Tanks are next.
Thanks.
Well, how are the reactors doing? Are they ready yet? Or the one reactor? We only have one. Is it 400 degrees?
I've just realised that the portable fusion reactor is the same as the one from Back to the Future, and that makes me so happy.
1.21 gigawatts.
Actually, he calls them gigawatts, which proves he isn't a real scientist.
Where are they? Forget.
Maybe
Yeah,
he's...
people are calling for exterminatus.
Why?
Oh, yeah, that just happens. Why is it this time?
Because
Oh, it is as well. I never realized. It used to be the Iron Man reactor, and they changed that.
Oh, we're at 448 degrees Celsius.
You also got to check the temperature in the pipes themselves because there's a slight delay because of the.
It's only by a couple of degrees.
I'm gonna build some more centrifuges.
It takes a long time. I'm warning you now, Bentham.
It does not.
No, trust me. I've done it before. I mean, it was accidental, but it did take quite a long time to do.
Where are the advanced circuits being produced?
On the main bus, I'm currently stealing them all because I need them for centrifuges.
Alright, I'll just carry on making these in my pocket.
Yeah, pocket craft is the only way to go.
Oh no.
Oh, I could do with some red
It's
ammo.
spreading.
Join me.
Yeah, we're creating armor-piercing ammo on the main bus as well because it's used for military science.
Should we then destroy our backup power creation, or just in case
I'd
we
say
have a
just
problem
disconnect it,
Just disconnect it. Cool.
and then in an emergency we can switch back to it because we might run out of uranium.
Judging on comments we've received, we should probably destroy everything. Just
Yeah, when we build nukes, we'll destroy everything, but for
Nuke
now
it
it's
from
too much
orbit.
work.
nuke it from orbit.
Is that going to be the finale? Just destroying everything with a nuke?
We could do that, couldn't we? Just like to make everyone happy, and they'll be like, "Oh, finally, peace."
No, they won't be happy because it wasn't perfectly optimized before then. Although the optimization isn't bad. I mean, I kind of did some stuff, and you know, Bentham's here.
Can you strap me to a rocket?
No.
Damn it. 'Cause
Should we actually try and complete the end game?
Be nice.
I don't think I've ever done that.
I haven't done it in ages. I always get bored halfway through.
Well, it's for RimWorld. I never actually. Oh no, I did do it once because I wanted to end the series. It's literally like I was like. Usually, I just keep playing till people die or whatever. But I was like, I kind of want to end this series right for now, so I'll just build the spaceship and fly off into space. And yeah, it wasn't. Ah no! Stop. It's much more fun just to keep playing.
Are we making processing units as well?
No, we're not that far yet. By the way, I imagine that the nuclear power is now operational. Yep, we're no longer having power issues, so I imagine so.
Oh, I want to look at the power. We're still only producing like half.
Well,
Or-
we're producing what we...
We're only producing
that's our
double.
capacity, I think. Yeah, like, go to the... If you look at, like, 10 minutes ago, you can see that suddenly the nuclear kicks in and is now better than the steam.
Oh yeah. Whoop.
It means that the nuclear has more capacity than the steam does.
But we are still using steam. Is that
Well,
right? No,
if I
I'm looking at the wrong
do-
thing, am I?
This... Oh, that's maybe not quite what I was looking for. Nothing broke, everything's fine. Yep, I've now disconnected the steam. In a second it'll run out.
Yeah, it says that we're only producing megawatts.
The amount that we're producing is the amount that we're consuming. So it's like we can do more. What the hell switched on for 2 seconds there on the graph?
That might be me.
Something is using massive amounts
we
of
go.
power in pulses.
Yeah, what is? Oh, is it lasers? Are lasers attacking something? Up
Oh, yeah,
by the
that-
dick
that-
forts.
Yeah, it is. It's lasers.
Yeah, we
use a lot
need.
of power.
We're gonna need another reactor there.
Yeah, but for now it's enough.
It's not though.
No,
Look
it
at that
is.
blip. That blip almost puts us over.
Well, yeah, but it's
Well, yeah, but if it goes over, it's gonna turn everything off for a second.
I'll
and
build
things
like
are gonna
2
start slowing down.
accumulators then.
Oh yeah, we don't have accumulators yet.
Like, build a couple of those, and it'll mean that as long as we're overall producing enough power, we'll have a buffer that'll protect us from
Do you want me to build them?
spikes and lasers.
No.
Actually, he can't screw up making accumulators because you can't manually craft batteries.
It's alright. I have batteries in my backpack.
Have we invented Oh yeah, we have invented them.
Where do you want to put accumulators?
Just somewhere out of the way, because what I usually do is I put down a substation and then I just put a massive grid of.
How about here?
of accumulators around them. Not here.
Okay.
Out of the way, so not anywhere near. Like, I don't know where.
Bentham wants a way out. He's talking. Yes, let's go to endgame.
I don't know where to go build the accumulators. Just not here.
I'll figure something. It's alright.
Stuff in my pocket.
I'll build some accumulators. I got you guys. It's
Yeah,
alright.
this is enough power for the moment. At some point, we'll want a second reactor. There's a fourth one. Actually, there's probably been a few by now. Uranium 235s, but there's another. I've doubled the number of centrifuges, so that's good. But we're now, I think, running down our supply of uranium.
Uh-oh. Do we need more enrichment or more mining?
I've already set up a uranium mining place.
You've started on one.
I mean, isn't that like the same thing? I just want to point out that I did something that maybe is useful.
Ah, concreting. It begins. And it will all run 40% quicker.
I did change the name of the concrete place, by the way.
Did you? I
Yeah.
missed out on
Okay.
it.
I didn't make a big deal about it. It's just...
This is making a lot of noise. I'm really sorry, Master. Okay.
It does
I've-
make a lot of noise when you concrete.
I've just used an entire steel chest worth of concrete. So there's that. Oh, it's so much faster, though.
Whoops, I've disconnected all of our iron mining.
Uh-oh, that's suboptimal.
It's fine again. Yeah, we're just like, this power pole can't possibly be important. Oh god.
it's the one linchpin holding everything together.
I blame the desert for being too close in colour to wires.
I've been in the desert on a horse with no name. It feels good to get out of the rain.
I mean, there is no rain in Factorio, so...
That's highly unrealistic. I'm gonna have to complain.
Why is this long-range power pole here? Oh, it does do a thing. Why it does its thing in the middle of an iron deposit, I really don't know. I forgot to mouse over and check who built it, but I think I can guess.
Okay, we're out of concrete. Good talk.
It takes a lot. Connect up to the... There we go.
Okay, I've done it.
Done what?
I tweeted Factorio.
Right.
I don't think they ever reply.
It's not important. The fact is, I sent out my complaint. Are you guys in the middle of
so-
Factorio puzzles?
In chat,
Mine's
Ponu
fairly boring.
7 would like to know. I have to
Hello?
wonder, though,
follows
what would...
Wilfred.
Huh?
He follows Wilfred, I recognise the name.
Ah. I have to wonder, though, what would happen if they were playing with the Angels and Bobs mode? My guess is mass panic and much confusion.
Yes, that one. We wouldn't
I-
have made red signs yet, if red signs even exist.
Yeah, I've not finished with vanilla, so I've not even looked at mods. Although I really... Actually, can I make some night vision goggles? I need advanced circuits. Oh god, concrete is so nice to walk on. In real life, too. Our bus is huge. We need more trains. We need more trains.
Too many other things to deal with.
More trains.
I'm just trying to keep the iron going at a decent rate.
How long is that patch of uranium gonna last then, Bentham?
Not long.
Right.
But there's another one that
Maybe we need
Sheepdog
some...
has looked at.
Should we set up some
I looked at what?
switches so we can keep things running if we have power problems and we haven't got uranium? Or...
How is it looking? Because Yeah, we're not exactly gaining fuel cells overall.
I need 20 processing units. I need to make those in a factory, though, right? We're not making those anyway, no?
No, that's a huge main bus project.
Okay.
I can work on that at some point. I'm going to try and secure this uranium first, and then we've got enough to be getting on with.
You lived with biters, Bentham?
Yes, I did a playthrough in which I set all the biter settings to maximum, and then put the game in peaceful mode.
Oh.
Right. What
Which
did
meant
achieve?
that there were biters everywhere, and you could barely move for them. But if I tried to attack or injure any biter or biter base, I would immediately be murdered by thousands of biters.
That sounds kind of fun. You married one?
This was a rumor. It was unfounded. Genuinely didn't happen. People just decided that at some point it had.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I know how that goes.
And yeah, it was a nightmare because they would just get in the way all the time.
Oh, also, in accordance to the rules of what I set up for myself, I am pocket crafting like 30, what are they called? Accumulators.
That's relatively okay. There are worse things. Not many, but there are worse things. That
Well,
you could-
Like advanced circuits.
I've got
Yeah,
advanced circuits.
like that.
What, pocket crafting advanced circuits?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Oh.
We need processing units, guys.
I know. Everyone keeps telling me. I'm mining uranium.
Surely you're not mining uranium, because that's like an automated thing that you've set up.
I'm setting up the mining of uranium.
Okay. Wait, where are you? Oh, you're at my
Uranium.
place! Hey! Hey up there. How did I do, by the way? Was it bad?
I've torn it all down.
You left the power... No, that's not true. He left the power line.
The power line was moved.
Oh.
Well, some of it stayed in the same way. Is it even connected? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, no.
You ran it through the middle of the iron deposit. That part I've removed.
Well, I mean, look.
I'm looking. Good talk.
I've run out of everything. Damn it.
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you.
Should have brought a car.
This turbine's running.